I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. America. 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 America.
Could you please put me through to the National Advisor, General Simonov, please? Marion Andrews? Thank you. He what? He has to be available. Tell him it's Marion Andrews. Well, what does that mean, a communication freeze? Let me talk to Major Silovich's aide. I don't understand. What's going on? Look, I need to speak to the general as soon as possible. Yes. In Chicago.
Да.
Связь с Москвой почти готова.
Американцы говорят, одежда красит человека. Как вы думаете, это комплимент?
Я не знаю, товарищ генерал.
Of course, you wouldn't. It's not your place to know, is it?
Нет, товарищ генерал.
You are ordered to return immediately for consultations.
This is a particularly delicate time.
The committee is in receipt of reports which portray a more disturbing picture.
Yet in a complex situation such as this, it is possible to see several seemingly contradictory aspects.
Precisely. The relationship between the man you have selected as premier or president or whatever of the first new North American country and the party structure seem confusing from this distance.
Sometimes from this distance as well, comrade.
We cannot afford impreciseness. There are many in the committee who believe the American policy is far too lenient.
Of course. Of course, Comrade Chairman.
When is the area to secede?
There is no precise time. The Governor General has had no time to establish.
Are the forces uncompromised and in place? Then they will provide the control while your man takes hold. You have the party infrastructure as well, is that not correct?
It is a little more complicated than we first thought.
Of course. You might suggest to your man that he remind his people that however difficult things may seem now, they can get worse. We can guarantee that. We will greet you at the airport, comrade, as befits the conqueror of America.
We have reached Colonel Denisov's, Андрей Денисович,
Что случилось, товарищ генерал?
вы считаете, что моя фамильярность что-то означает?
Familiarity, Russian and tone.
You are perceptive of these subtleties. I am never sure the obvious is not what ultimately matters the most.
Moscow reminds us the only time which matters is Moscow time.
Вена, приезжайте в Вашингтон как можно скорее.
Well, tomorrow is... I will leave tomorrow morning.
As soon as possible. Among those things you are arranging tomorrow, I would consider it a personal favor if you set in motion whatever Measures are necessary for Mariel to find her son.
Of course.
Good night, Colonel.
Good night, sir.
Sorry, sir, but the area advisor's on the secure phone. Thank you.
Hello. Try to put things in as good an order as you can and get back here no later than midday. Can you do that?
Well, sure, I guess so. What's up?
I have to go to Washington.
Anything the matter?
Honestly, I don't know. These kind of things always make me a little nervous.
I didn't think anything rattled you.
I have discovered my weakness. Phone calls in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kind of like the dam broke and flooded out your new crop.
Very good. An excellent homily for the new Abraham Lincoln. I'm sorry to have woken you.
All right, easy now. Wrye. Joy. Get in there. Get in there. Come on with it. Get in there. Pride. Joy. Joy. Come on. Come on. Well, you're not doing any good. Holding up that shovel. Here. Come on over here. Take a hold of his halter.
I don't know very much about horses.
We don't have to know anything.
Actually, I'm afraid of horses.
Well, it's a stupid thing. Be afraid of a dumb animal.
Look, it was the same with the car driver. I never learned how to drive a car. We came to New York and they didn't...
What's that got to do with anything? Here, come on over here.
It's just an example
Get rid of it.
how bad it is an idea to send people like me to the countryside.
All right, here. He's not going to bite you. Here, take a hold of his holder. There. Yeah, you're not too old to learn. I'll have you into an old fool farmer before you know it. All right now. Easy. Pride. All right now. Come on. Get in there. Pride. Joy. Ha! Go, darn it. Get in there. Pride. Get in there. Come on. Ha! Ha! Ooh.
Milford?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Grandpa?
What the hell? It's not...
Hi, Grandpa.
I'll be damned.
Really?
I know, boy, I know. Don't you think I recognize my handsomest, ugliest grandson?
Well, I recognize my old coot of a grandpa.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Grandpa.
You old horse, you old... Oh, let me look at you. My God, you're all grown up.
You look great, Grandpa.
You're still kicking, I guess. Now, then, tell me, William, who's this? What the hell are you doing here?
Well, that's Clayton. We came through the Underground Railroad.
Clayton? The what?
We've been in trucks, on rafts. We even rode the rails.
The rails?
You know, jump trains.
Oh, yeah, well, okay. Come on, let's go up the house. You'll tell me all about it. Hey, Dieter, come here. I want you to meet my handsomest, ugliest 14-year-old grandson.
Hi.
This is Clayton. Hello. Well, come on. Take care of the horses later. Just let them rest. You know anything about horses?
No.
Well, I've been having a hell of a time. Maybe you can give me a hand.
Okay, have to teach me all about this.
All right, now you're not listening. Everybody remember, you are to keep together. You are to keep your chins up. Stay in
Scary when it's your face in there.
Whatever this all means,
All right, that's better. Let me hear from the heartland. What do you think?
Ah, Colonel.
Pete.
Colonel Denisov. It's my wife, Amanda.
Mrs. Bradford, what a pleasure to see you. I am sorry about the trouble you had in Milford.
I was very impressed with how quickly you could help. I wondered about that.
Well, soon your husband will be able to accomplish much the same thing.
Forgive me for asking, but if you had the power to stop what was going on, how did it happen in the first place?
Amanda. No, it's a fair question. I guess you could say that there are some things which are set in motion in such a general way that one has little control over the specifics until something arises which can be dealt with.
So power, when it's responsible for creating the circumstances for evil, is no one's fault. While power, when it's exercised against that same evil, is to someone's credit.
As Peter takes responsibility for the entire area, the less ability he will have to deal with some specific things which may be very important to someone else.
I hope he can use that power for good.
Power for good exists only with power. And power is not easy, and it's not always clear. And it is never cheap. I'm afraid your friend, Mr. Milford, may have found that out too late.
Devin?
He's been arrested, trying to regain his children. One is safe and the other is missing.
Oh, my... Well, where is he?
He's in our custody.
Can we see him?
Of course. Now, if you will excuse me, there are some things I must discuss with your husband. Now, Mrs. Bradford, your husband needs you, and I believe your people need you too. To see if the power for good can be more successful than the alternatives.
I think it can. I hope someday I'll see that you were able to do that.
I am certain of it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peter, would you walk into my car? Marion has ordered your friend to be held for psychiatric evaluation. I've guaranteed his delivery to a hospital in Omaha. It's of her choice, so I imagine there's some kind of program there.
Program?
Conditioning. I've also authorized a limited re-entry into Milford.
What?
To conduct a search for the boy. Now, I have advised Marion that you should be allowed to administer the situation. It would be unwise to openly oppose Marion on this. She has a great capacity to disrupt and undermine you. You're going to have to become a better chess player. Peter, you know, in order to become a better chess player, you'll have to sacrifice some pieces to win. Be ready. You're going to have to secede as soon as possible. Sooner than you may think is prudent. Procedural things you don't have to check with me. Otherwise, there'll be morning briefings on the comm line, and whenever something needs my attention.
When should I send the order for the search? You authorized for Magistrate Anderson in Milford.
Major Gert. Is he restrainable?
Yes, sir. He's a good officer.
Извините. Sir, Miss Ballard, sir, we found her. She's been staying with one of the actors, sir, from the theater company.
She's not in custody.
We didn't know, sir.
Get her.
Bring her here, sir.
Yes. No. Take her to the apartment. I have to go by there on the way to the airport.
The Milford search, sir.
Authorize a platoon-level entry only. And with the cooperation of the local authorities, Major Gertman is not to accompany the search party.
Look, honey, this situation with Devin is very tricky. There's a lot I don't know about what Marion controls or doesn't control. And until I can consolidate my position, I can't make a move.
I'm going to go see him.
You know how I feel about
Just
that.
think of me as your conscience. Doing something that your position won't allow you to do. I'm sorry that didn't come out the way I intended for it to.
Maybe it did.
It's just that he's our friend.
All right.
When can we go?
You go. I can probably help him more later if I don't compromise myself with Marion now. If we're going to be able to save him, we've got to get him to give Billy back to her. I think that's going to be the trade-off. If he'll go along with that, maybe we can save him from the camp. Or maybe assassination.
You can't save him.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. If Marion wants him dead, I can't help him. Unless maybe we can give her something she wants more. Whatever you decide to do, be discreet. Use the Russians. Take Minturn with you. Gotta go.
Do you realize the most creative school of American architecture originated in Chicago?
No, sir, I didn't.
How long have you been here?
3 years.
You think the tour of duty is too long?
I'm happy to serve, however long the party judges necessary.
Of course.
Are you all right?
Bullies break into my friend's apartment, beat him up, and take me prisoner.
There was not to be any kind
How
of...
would you know? All you do is press a button and something happens somewhere.
Kimberly, I'm sorry. I don't have much time.
How surprising. When do you ever have much time? What if I'd been hurt?
You had an assigned bodyguard. You're under my protection.
What the hell does that mean? Are you God that whatever you decide is going to happen, happens? No.
Kimberly, we are special people like us. We live in what we are doing. We live at the edge of our accomplishments. Now, you have everything. You are a privileged person in a society where few have privileges. Now, I protect you. I tolerate your idiosyncrasies.
I just know I can't do it anymore.
Look, I want you to come with me to Washington.
I can't. Not now.
Why not?
I don't know. It's too fast. Something happened to me.
The actor. The one in whose apartment you were staying.
No. When you left, after the raid on the club, I needed you. Desperately. It was as though you were gone. Just like that. Like some sort of dream I'd had. So I left here. This apartment. I was running away. I didn't know what from or what to. I've always been afraid of what's out there. Or what was it? But I discovered something. All that outlaw theater I had done. I never understood.
Don't tell me you joined the resistance.
I don't expect you to take anything I do seriously.
I take you much more seriously than I do the resistance.
I know that's your attitude towards me. Toward everything here. But I found something. And it doesn't matter whether you respect it or not. It's for me.
What is your discovery?
I'm gonna tell you. Not because I think you want to know, but because... I realized I'm an American.
Yes?
No. But I never understood what that meant before. I was always just this person, you know, living my life. I never had a relationship, any sort of relationship to the idea of being an American. I mean, I never felt that all these people, that all, I know this will sound funny, that all these people were my countrymen, that we were part of the same thing. I know some people called me a traitor, but it never had any meaning. It was always just a word somebody used because they were jealous. I understand it now. can't be with you.
I love you. I really do. Maybe I didn't face that in myself before.
Goodbye, Andre.
Goodbye, my little actress. You must miss me.
I will.
I will rescind the cancellation of your play.
If you like.
Kimberly, were you in the crowd today at the courthouse? Devin Milford was there.
Yes.
Thank you for being honest.
It's all right.
I do not see my role as a reincarnation of the vice presidency.
I don't either. I see a great deal of the load going through you. Naturally, you'll be in charge of all party contacts and
In
activity.
control of.
Is the party structure something you intend to use against me?
Of course not. It's simply that the organization is in place and will respond to the area's needs better through me.
I just want to make sure we're on the same side.
I assume we are. But let me ask you. Why has your wife gone to see Devin?
I sure wish I knew what was going on as well as you do.
That's why I'm invaluable as your deputy.
I thought it'd be a good way to try to find out where your son is.
Really?
And to work out a way for Devin not to be killed.
What makes you think he will be killed?
I just assume it's a possibility, a greater one if Billy's not returned.
Billy will be found, with or without Devin.
In any case, if Devin's cooperative, I don't see...
Tricked. You mean?
If Billy's returned, I don't see what purpose Devin's death serves. Except it makes us look a little bloodthirsty. I don't want that image. You don't want that image.
I might agree to a program of behavior modification. Or prison.
I'd agree to prison. Short term.
If he returns Billy. I think we can work together.
You're tough. You don't give much for nothing.
Or old time's sake.
It's time to stop compromising.
It's a tactic. Giving Billy
really to Marion? It's a tactic to save your life, for God's sake.
My life's not what's important. What's important is that we need a deeper kind of resistance than anything we've ever thought about. We need to be for something, not just against the Russians.
It's enough! 6 years in prison is enough! You've given enough! Aren't these walls enough? Aren't you tired of all this?
For a long time, I felt like I was some kind of martyr, let down by all the people I was trying so hard to save. I was so disappointed in them for not seeing the truth, for not caring about the truth, or living up to their ideals. I felt like I'd offered them a chance to save themselves, and nobody responded.
Maybe they didn't know how. I didn't.
It wasn't them. I was the one who lost the faith in the human spirit. They haven't given up. They're not broken. No matter what happened, their spirit's still alive. They just needed someone to remind them.
Why does it have to be you?
It's not me. It's all of us. I'm not what matters.
You are what matters. You matter to me. I love you. There, I said it. I always have.
Amanda.
Don't touch me. I'm really mad. You're stupid. You're stupid to risk your life, and there's another way. Don't laugh. Don't you dare laugh. Before, when you were talking about Marion and the kids and how they sustained you in prison, how do you think I felt?
There was never a mention of me keeping you alive. I wish I'd been the one keeping you alive. I wish it had been me you were thinking of. Oh, God. I feel like a 16-year-old.
At best.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
You all right?
Yeah, I didn't cut the jugular.
Are you trying? Let me see.
Maybe. How nervous I am.
You'd think something important was happening today.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah? How was he?
He was all right. Better than he was in Milford.
He's going to give Billy up?
I don't know.
I can't help him if he doesn't.
I know, I told him that. Stupid.
Good morning, Mr. Milford. Colonel Denisov requested me to invite you to breakfast in the officer's mess before you leave. This way, please.
This is the route. Be thorough.
It's done. The security unit was hit by what seemed to be armed resistors. There were no survivors.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you. If you'll just leave me alone for a moment.
It's almost time. You all right?
Yeah, it's just butterflies.
It's nice to know that you're at least a little bit like the rest of us.
We're supposed to walk separately, or can I take your arm? As though we were getting married.
Take my arm, but under no circumstances are you to say I do. Let's go, guys.
His name's Billy Andrews. He's being held against his will. We've got to find him. Spread out. Look everywhere!
Bradford, will you raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, Peter Arthur Bradford, do solemnly affirm.
I, Peter Arthur Bradford, do solemnly affirm
that I will conduct the responsibilities of the Governor General of the Central Area Heartland to the best of my ability.
That I will conduct the responsibilities of the Governor General of the Central Area Heartland to the best of my abilities.
And in the name of and for the benefit of the people of Heartland.
And in the name of, for the benefit of the people of Heartland.
Having been chosen by the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Having been chosen by the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Conducting all aspects of the government of this area according to the dictates of law and justice.
Conducting all aspects of the government of this area according to the dictates of law and justice.
Congratulations, Governor General. right hand and repeat after me. I, Marion Andrews, do solemnly affirm.
I, Marion Andrews, do solemnly affirm.
That I will conduct the responsibilities of the Deputy to the Governor General for the Central Area Heartland to the best of my ability.
That I will conduct the responsibilities of the Deputy to the Governor General of the Central Area Heartland to the best of my ability.
And in the name of and for the benefit of the people of Heartland.
And in the name of and for the benefit of the people of Heartland.
Having been chosen by the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Having been chosen by the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Conducting all the aspects of the government of this area according to the dictates of law and justice.
Conducting all the aspects of the government of this area according to the dictates of law and justice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.